So what is opportunity cost? It's a financial term. So first I explain what is the narrow definition of this in finance, and then I use this as a metaphor in our life. So opportunity cost is the cost, actually it's not really cost, it can be an income, that the money that you don't get because you choose something else. So this is the alternative. So for example, you have an office, you don't use it, it's empty. So the opportunity cost is the money that you could get if you rent it out, or if you start a business and you use it. Or opportunity cost when you invest the money, let's say you buy stocks, and then you could invest the same money into something else, and that would be even more or less. So this is an alternative opportunity. Now in life we have all of this, but a lot of times we are not aware of this. So let's say you work for a company and you feel okay and you get a relatively okay salary, but you don't really improve, you don't learn anything new. So the opportunity cost in this case, let's say we look at until the end of your life, because opportunity cost, it's also about, it depends on what is your perspective, the time perspective, the time frame that you think about this. So let's say that if you would quit this job and find another job which is, let's say, even less for less salary, but you could learn a lot of things. Let's say that is a high-tech company, your boss wants you to improve and so on. So in a long term, you would learn a lot of skills and mindsets, and you could use this for career advancement. Maybe you could start your own company. But if you just want to stay in the comfort zone because the salary is okay, you like the colleagues, the opportunity cost, that what you lose, what you give up, what you don't exploit. And then it can be, let's say another example, you're just laying at home on the bed, you don't do anything. The opportunity cost is what you could do that has any benefit for your life. So in this case, it's a missed opportunity to do something for your health, because you could go out running and then you become healthy, and then maybe you would avoid disease. So in this case, the opportunity cost is that you pay with your health, or maybe you even die because you are weak, you are not prepared for dealing with any virus. And maybe you could learn something, languages, computer skills, so maybe 1 or 2 years later you could find a better job because you improve your skills. So opportunity cost is about thinking that what else could I do with this resource that I am thinking about. So this can be money, it can be time, it can be focus. So for example, let's say that in a classroom the teacher talks, or maybe it's a presentation and somebody's talking, and then you choose to relax your mind, you don't really pay attention. So the opportunity cost is what you could learn and what you could utilize from that presentation or from the teacher, and in the long term maybe it would improve your life. So it's sometimes attention, sometimes friendship. So let's say if you spend the time with this person instead of the other person, that you can also look at this opportunity cost. So this is very, very subjective, because it depends on what is the time frame you think in, and what are the aspects, the assets that you think about this. It's not just money. So in finance it's money, yes, but it's also about having better feelings, having better friends, learn new skills, utilize your capabilities, build a network. So any moment, so how can you use this in your life? Any moment you can think about it, what else could I do during this time, or the next 1 hour, or the next 1 month, or what else could I do with this money? Who else should I meet instead of this person? Is it the best time? Is it the best way to utilize my time to spend chatting and gossiping with the colleagues in the office. So the enemy of this is laziness sometimes, or uninformed decisions, or the lack of strategic thinking, because you are thinking in very short term, that now I feel good. So this is like instant gratification, that I feel good now. Or let's say when you take a medicine when you are sick, instead of letting your body fight, then the opportunity cost is that your body is not strong enough for the next virus, for the next bacteria attack, and then you will pay the price later. So it's laziness, it is about too short-term thinking, or not focusing on what would be more important, rather than you just focus, maybe it's you focus on the money only, and you don't see about the opportunity cost that you pay by your health or losing friends. So opportunity cost, let's say that we can substitute with this strategic thinking, that you think really in many dimensions, many aspects of life in longer and longer term, and the starting question, what else could I do that serve me much better?